What's up, everybody? Yes, I'm doing this video, and you might have probably seen the episode of Family Guy where actually Peter ended up on doing on the news, the evening news with Tom Tucker, and he did a segment called "What Grinds My Gears." Now, I'm kind of doing something like that, except it's called "What Pisses Me Off." Now, what pisses me off is where people want to pull this whole Wookie bullshit on me. Oh, the Wookiees you give me, the Wookiees you give me, the Wookiees you give me. I'm gonna tell y'all dumbass something. I did not come up with the. I did not come up with the creation of the Wookie. I did not come up with the creation of. I did not come up with the idea of the Wookie. I really didn't. But a lot of people seems to want to use that as a weapon towards me. Oh, the Wookiees to give me. Look, motherfuckers, let me break it down so y'all motherfuckers can understand. I did not create these things. I did not create the Wookie. It was just a nickname I got from friends of mine calling me the Wookie. So I took the name Wookie, the nickname Wookie, because I can do this. So when you sit up there and you see me and you're gonna use that against me, oh, the Wookie's a gimmick, the Wookie's a gimmick. You're not telling the right. Like, one thing is, I didn't come up with it. If you're gonna sit there and say Wookie's a gimmick, why don't you fly your ass out to California, drive your ass up to Skywalker Ranch, walk up to George Lucas, and tell that in front of his money, his awards, and him that the Wookiee is a gimmick because he made the Wookiee. He actually got the idea from his dog. That's why he's kind of got like that dog look, that dog face, because it came from his dog. And that's how it is. Second thing is what pisses me off is where people love to post their business, their information, their personal business on Facebook or Twitter. And I've told people 1,000 times don't be trying to post your business out there on Twitter or Facebook or something like it, because one thing is, all it's gonna do is get you in some shit. Like, people's gonna know your information. Like, I've actually seen nothing but people post their information. Oh, I'm finna go out of town. Never do that. Never sit up there and tell people that you're going out of town, because one thing is, somebody's gonna break in your house because you just told the world you leaving your house wide open. Another thing is where and one thing about it is, I actually did a status where saying this: never post your business out there on Facebook or Twitter. And one of my friends got pissed off about the status, even though I did not mention nobody's name. I did not mention none of my friends' names, and she's got mad. She got mad, and she outed herself. What I mean when she outed herself, I mean she got up there and said, "Why you getting mad at me because I haven't talked to you in a while because I've been working?" I didn't even mention your name, but you sit up here and you getting mad and butthurt because I put that status up. That tells me you want everybody to know your sex life, your love life, your home life, your personal business, your social security, your name, your first, middle, and last name, where you live, your driver's license. You giving out people your personal information. It's worse than when it's worse than the government's getting your information. No, but when you post it out there so they can take it, hey man, all your business is out there, man. Somebody can copy, take your identity, and go about their business. That's all it is. Now, and I think this very stupid for somebody to do is actually post their information out there on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube so everybody will know that who you are and what you are, who you are, your name, your social security, your phone number, your address. When you do that, you're stupid enough to do it. That means I'm gonna take your identity. I'm gonna take your identity and use it because you're stupid enough to put it out there. And another thing that pisses me out, because one thing it got brought to my attention is where people, like one thing what pisses me off is where certain cases get on the mainstream, like the whole Trayvon Martin's case. You're probably sitting up there saying, "Oh, why you bringing that case up again? Why you bringing that up?" No, there's a reason. Why I'm bringing that case up, the reason why is because this is what pisses me off. Because ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox was not going to play his story. They didn't know this story until BET, Citrix One, and TV One started playing it. Only the black networks will play a tragedy story like Trayvon Martin or missing black kids stories on the black networks, not the white networks. You can sit there and say, "Well, you're a racist. You're a racist." No, I'm not a racist. It's just pointing out when the incident happened. It happened in February, but why did it take 2 months for ABC, CBS, and NBC and Fox to even play the story? Like, no, it actually took a month for them to play the story, or almost 2 months to play the story. But BET, Citrix One, and TV One already had it out there and wanted answers. That only the black stories getting played on black networks, but not white networks. And that's how it is. That's what pisses me off. I think every missing child should be on every network. If a white kid gets kidnapped, it should be played on BET just as well as a black kid. If a black kid goes missing, I think a black kid should be on ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox, and CNN, and all like that. And I'll tell you one thing that really, really pisses me off. It's when adults over the age of 25 or 24, now over the age of 25 or 40, gets on the internet and cyberbullies more than the teens does. Why is a grown person getting on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube, SL, starting drama, starting fights, picking fights with somebody over the internet? I wonder why. If you're over the age of 25 or 40, that your drama starting is over, because you're not in high school no more. You're not in school. You're a grown person with kids. How can you teach your kids anything to respect others when you're cyberbullying over the internet? Another thing is, what pisses me off is where they start all this drama, but they don't have the balls or the guts to say it in your face. If you can, and I don't mean, when I say it in their face, I don't mean by Skype, I don't mean by Uvu, I don't mean by Yahoo, I don't mean by Tiny Chat, I don't mean by Stickcam or Blog or MSN. I'm talking about buying a fucking bus ticket or a plane ticket, flying out to the person's city and walking up to their house, knocking on their door, and be nose to nose, shoulder to shoulder, right there, ready to box it out instead of fighting over the internet. Because when you do that, you are not a grown-up. You're just a punk ass behind a fucking computer screen. You're never going to be a grown-up. You're never going to get that respect from nobody, because you are the bitch of all bitches. And that's how it is. Second thing is, one thing that actually pisses me off is when women call themselves bitches. You seen the video where I did a video about women who call themselves bitches, but they get mad where other people call them bitches. When I say that, is where women that walks around Oh, I'm a queen bitch. I'm the queen bitch. When you say that, you're telling everybody you got my full permission to call me a bitch, and I won't get mad at you. It's the same when a black person calls himself a nigga. You're allowing white folks and other minorities to call you a nigger. Same with white folks when they tattoo peckerwood on their stomach or call themselves peckerwood or redneck, and then they get pissed off when other minorities call them peckerwood or redneck or honkies. And it pisses me out. If you do not want to be called a bitch, you shouldn't be calling yourself a bitch. Because if you got kids and you got a little girl and you walk around, oh, I'm the queen bitch. You're teaching your daughter to be a bitch. A bitch means a female dog. If you ain't on all fours wearing a fucking collar and needing a flea dip and your fucking rabies shot, then you shouldn't be calling yourself a fucking bitch. And one thing is, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Somebody brought this to my attention about soldiers. How come soldiers don't get any press, but when it's a case about a child? Well, one thing is when it's a case about kids getting killed, it's a big story. Same as same as anything else. A kid getting killed is a big story. And this person brought it to my attention about troops that are getting killed. Troops are getting killed, but we never hear about it, and that's what pisses me off. Is also that our brothers and sisters that are overseas are dying every day for our freedom, for our beliefs, and for everything that we're believing in and what we are. And they don't get the story. There's a guy that went to the same high school as I did, lived in the same town, lived in lived in the town I used to live in, and he died a few weeks ago. They had his funeral last week, and I felt kind of bad because he went to the same high school I did. I must have seen him around or something, and he passed away. And I thought it was kind of sad because he was in the army. And the people are right. The troops don't get recognized more than ever on who died. I think there should be, like, if they can honor the people in Vietnam, they actually did wear. If they can honor people in Vietnam, they can honor the people from 9/11. They can also honor the people who was in Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and all this and that. I think they should be recognized for for what they fought for and who they are, man. Because they fought fighting for us. They fought for us, and they should get the respect that they need, man. That's what pisses me off, and it's pissing the people off because they're not getting what the respect that they need. Another thing is, now this last one that really gets under my fucking skin, that pisses me off to a point in my life. Like, Obama sit there and he said he supports gay marriages. I'm down with it. I'm cool. I don't have an issue with it. But it gets under my motherfucking skin where gay people get criticized so much because of their sexuality. Gays, bisexuals, trisexuals, transgenders, cross dressers get criticized because of what they are instead of who they are. It was the same as where, and it's the same as where black folks get judged because of the color of their skin. Same as a Mexican, same as a Christian, a Jewish person. All this and that. They're just but to me, a homosexual is a person just like everybody else. I got a friend that's bisexual. I got many friends that are bisexuals. But this one girl, she's bisexual and she's my homegirl. She been down with me. She's not my girlfriend. We just friends. She been down with me since day one, since we've been talking. And I respect her for her being who she is instead of what she is. And I know people probably give her dirty because she's bi. And every time I hear every time somebody say, it's like question that. When you tell them that you're bi, and somebody questions that, oh, you're bi, why should it matter to you? They're human beings. Why should somebody being gay be any of your business? Why should it be in your concern? Why should you give two shits or fuck if a woman loves coochie just like a man does, or a man loves dick just like a woman does? Who gives a damn? Long as they do their shit behind closed doors, that's all that matters. It's none of my motherfucking business or concern. Long as we cool, that's all it is. If they want to be miserable and happy just like the rest of us in a fucking marriage, let them get married. It ain't our fucking business to. Oh, you can't get married because you gay, or you bisexual, or you transgender, or blah, 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 blah. It's none of our fucking business or concerns. And when you do that, you're passing racism on. Oh, that's not I'm not a racist. I got plenty of. No, don't try that shit on me. It pisses me off even more. Don't hate on gay people because they're different from everybody else. One thing is, and I tell you this, man, I hate racism so badly. I hate racism so badly. I actually got called racist from a gay guy because I told him don't post I hate black folks up on your Facebook because somebody's gonna call you a racist. I got called a racist because I was telling the brother don't post that up on your Facebook. Somebody gonna look at it and think you're a racist. I didn't call him a racist, but he thought I called him a racist, and he ended up calling me one. And he called me one, and I got many friends that are other minorities: blacks, white, Chinese, Asian, Mexicans, and bis and gays and homosexuals, whatever. They're friends of mine, and I talk to them on a daily. Half the friends I talk to on a daily, or they chat up with me, or we talk, or whatever. But that is racist when you treat people wrong because you think they're racist. How you gonna sit there and call somebody racist if they got a bunch of friends that are different minorities, or because they're gay, or because they're straight, or whatever? That's passing judgment. And that pisses me off that people want to pass judgment on gay folks, and they ain't got jack shit to do with nothing. And it pisses me off more than ever. And that's how it is for me. And that's why I want to bring all this shit to you, because I'm gonna do more videos about what pisses me off more and more. I'm gonna actually do more videos about it, and the friends gonna help me out about these videos because I got a lot of videos, a lot of shit that pisses me off, and this has been coming. This is gonna be one of them. This is one of them from the beginning. But like I said, man, there's a lot of things that pisses me off, and when people criticize gay folks, man, that's really fucked up in a way. And I really want to hear back from the people on these topics. Like, what do they think about people being racist toward gay people because they want to get married, or what do you think about people? Shit. Now I'm sorry, y'all, but you know what I mean. Like, what do you think about the topics I told to everybody? Like all these videos, like, what do you think about all these things I've said in these videos? Because I really want to know. I don't want to know, oh, Afro Joe, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I want to know what you think about these topics, not what you think about me, because it gets you nowhere. Like, what do you think about when women call themselves bitches, but they get pissed off when you call them a bitch? Or what do you think about gay people want to get married, but people are being racist towards gay people because they want to be a fucking Bible thumpers? Or what do you think about how the media plays with certain stories, like black stories don't get played much as white stories, or the troops don't get the certain soldiers don't get played as much as any story out there? Or what do you think about other things? Because I'm throwing out this for y'all because I really want to know from the people. And if you don't like what I got, this has been Afro Joe. If you don't like what I got to say, you can kiss my ass, burn in half, all I care, and move on somewhere. If you like what I got to say, leave a comment, leave a video response. Because one thing is, if all you're gonna do is talk about me, then something's definitely wrong with you. You're not sticking to topic. But if you want to tell me what you think about the topics I said in these videos, tell me what you think in a comment or a video response. Because I would love to hear from the people. Because I'm leaving this out open for y'all. Like I said, follow me on Twitter at AfroJoe the Wookie. Subscribe to my channel, CeeLo Jr. 2 and CeeLo Jr. 3. Thank y'all for hearing me out. Peace, love, and Afro grief. and show, hey man, I'm always gonna sit there and do videos of what pisses you off. You got any ideas of what pisses you off? I will do the video. I will do the video about it. Cause if it's something that really pisses you off, tell me. Holla at me. This has been Afro Joe. Peace.